Play-by-play as we start our 15-lap mini feature.
All right, Jim Hanley, Mark Saul in the 13. He leads them down now. Overholt on the outside. Tony Kelly watching from the parking lot as they parked at 12 after the incident earlier in the night. So Saul leads Overholt in. Lynch getting up to the high side a little bit now. Mark in the number 4, that being Jeff Mark. Oh, side slams the 13 of Saul. Gets into Overholt. Continues to run him high as Dave Small in there now. James Small, what a bunch of cars, Jim Hanley. Trevor Goulding
taking it down the front straightaway there. The 67S getting pushed by the 10S of Small as they head around turn 2 and in the back straightaway. After lap 1, the 4 of Mark, your leader.
Jeff Mark leads, but here comes James Small in the 10S. He roars up the inside in that wily little Honda machine that's been so strong as of late.
The 10S of Small is your leader as they go into turns 1 and 2, but last year's point championship, the 16 of Rob Goulding up to 4th place. The 67S of Dave Small in 3rd as your leader heads down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4.
Dave Bailey in the 31X making gains early on here. Last time he was here was the All-Canadian Championships, and his car looking good, but here goes Rob Goulding up the inside of the Dave Small 67S. Now fading back a bit, it's James and Dave Small leading the field.
So we got the Smalls up front, and with the 6 of Trevor Goulding move up front, we got the Smalls 1 and 2, the Gouldings 3 and 4 as your leader. The 10S of Dave Small brings it by the start-finish line. 4 laps down, 11 to go in this 15-lap feature.
James Small now coming around the 113 that got stopped along the wall. Dave Small, a full straightaway back in 2nd. Then it's Rob Goulding, Jeff Mark, Trevor Goulding, and Charlie Lynch. And then squirting out from the rest of the pack is the 31 of Dave Bailey.
The 10S of James Small looking to capture 2 victories this weekend. Last night at Maryville, tonight maybe at Humberstone as he takes it around turn 2 and down the back straightaway. The 67S having trouble with the lap car, the 113. Rob Goulding in the 16 still in 3rd, and Trevor Goulding now up to 4th as your leader makes it around turn 4.
The 113 way up off of turn 4, and now we got Vic Mealing around in turn 2 after contact with the 31 of Greg Wilson. Leaders now bearing down on this car, and that's going to bring out caution as Vic Mealing sits the wrong way down in turn number 2 to set it up one more time.
Clint, that asphalt horse has become a mudder.
I think Bailey finished 3rd last year in the All-Canadian, didn't he, Fran? Heading off, here we go, green flag is out. James Small, Dave Small, then Rob and Trevor Goulding, Jeff Mark and Charlie Lynch, the top 6. Then it's Dave Bailey and Rob Overholt, all right together now off of turn 2. Is it Small and Small with the Goulding and the Goulding?
Here comes the 10S of James Small. He's making his way around turns 3 and 4. He's still our leader, 8 laps to go. The 67 getting passed now by Goulding on the inside. As I say that, Rasky Rabbit. And here comes the 19 of Lynch. Also, he's trying to get on the inside door panel of the 6 of Trevor Goulding as your leader takes him into turn 3 with the yellow out.
Oh, 3 cars together down the backstretch. The 113 gets it straightened out. Abe Castelline and Rob Overholt all colliding off of turn number 2. Once again, 7 laps down, a whole bunch still to go to finish this one, and we are underway. Small, Goulding, and Lynch all taking it off into 1. But it's James Small leading his son Dave, and now Rob Goulding takes the rabbit on the high line.
James Small trying to keep that lead, but the 16 of Rob Goulding making great efforts here to take that victory away from him. We got another car around there in turn 2. Looks to be getting forward now, so we'll keep green flag racing. Your leader is the 10S of Small. Goulding in 2nd, Small in 3rd, and Goulding. Trevor Lynch in 4th as they head down the back straightaway.
Dave Bailey in the 31 gets turned by the 4 of Jeff Mark, and he's got a flat tire. That's going to head to his night, or his chances of a good run, as the leaders come around to complete lap number 9. Still James Small, Rob Goulding, Dave Small, and Charlie Lynch.
Goulding looking to take the short way around the track. The 4 and the 31 car both slowing down in the back turn there. The 4 headed to the pit area of Mark there. The 31 also slowing down. He continues to keep going. He's got a right rear flat tire from the looks of the thing. A left rear with 5 laps to go as your leader goes by the start-finish line.
James Small with about a 6-car length lead, depending on which car you're measuring, his or the smaller Rabbit in behind. And then about another 8-car length lead back to the 67 of Dave Small. Charlie Lynch is a ways back, but Trevor Goulding is right on his rear bumper.
With 4 laps to go, the 10S of Dave Small keeping that lead, but the 67 of James Small trying to get back in contention here. He's going on the inside of Goulding as they head down the back straight. Now coming on the turn 1 and 2 as your leader heads into 3 and 4, this time by 3 laps to go.
Battles for second and third and fourth on the Speedway. Dave Small gets the inside of Goulding 16 as he washed up the track, looking to make it a small finish, but Goulding right along the Jersey barrier into turn 1. Not making up too much ground, and now Charlie Lynch closing in on the 16. Problems for Rob Goulding. He'll take it to the pit area.
James Small extending his lead now over the 67 of Dave Small, his son. He's got a full front straightaway lead with only 2 laps to go. He's looking for a second victory here in the 2006 as Trevor Goulding goes on the inside of Lynch for 3rd place.
Trevor Goulding looking for some luck here. Hasn't quite had the runs he wanted or expected starting off the 2006 season. White flag is out for James Small.
Only 2 more turns to go once he makes it around turn 2. Heads down the back straightaway. He's got some action in front of him. The 15 smoking there, losing the front end. Yellow will be out, so we're going to have a 1-lap dash for cash here, Clinton. It's going to be father and son with 1 lap to go.
As well. So we got a mess down here off of turn number 2. While I'm up here, Jim, I can tell you the track prep looks amazing tonight.
High checker flag, Clint, with 1 lap to go.
Well, they all went down through the moisture in turn 2. They all know where it is, way down off the racing groove. James Small gets the green flag. Dave Small right in his back bumper as Trevor Goulding pushing the 67 hard down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Dave Small right on the back bumper of his dad, James.
James Small heading down the back straightaway, looking to take it into turns 3 and 4. He's trying to keep it low on the track. Goulding trying to push the 67 of Dave Small out of second. The checkered flag goes to the 10S of James Small. Second to Dave Small in the 67. Trevor Goulding in the 6. Will Garner third. The 19 of Trevor. So as James Small takes his victory lap, his 3rd victory of 2006, caught victory lane last night at Maryville from what I understand, catches a victory here again tonight, so 3 under the belt so far for 2006. Father and son again battling it out 1st and 2nd. We'll have to see what Dad has to say tonight. But as Clinton has mentioned, because he's always trackside, as I stand here in the track, great track conditions, a lot of moisture still in the track, very tacky. Going to be great racing still ahead in our truck street stock, sportsman, and the SOS Sprint still to come. On the buckle, taking off his neck harness, getting a little ready. Our Ontario Motorsports Rescue crew always on hand here. They're the drivers of the black pickup truck. And for a second feature win of 2006, James Small. Dave Small's son coming over again to congratulate Dad. Geez, that's getting pretty routine there. I know last time, as always, you got to thank the family. It's a father and son team. It's 1-2 again, and Dad's in victory lane.
You know what? It's amazing how that works. I thought Rob Goulding was behind me, and I wasn't letting off for nothing. And I found out he broke afterwards. But yeah, he tried to get me in the corner and move me out of his way, and it didn't work. Yeah, amazing. Again, he built it. I love him to death.
Well, you said Rob Goulding you thought was behind us, so you weren't letting off for nothing. So you mean to tell me if your son was behind you, you might have let off?
You betcha.
You betcha. He wants to give Dave his first victory, but celebrating his 3rd victory, 2006, 2 at Humberstone and 1 at Maryville. Let's give another hand for the 10S of James Small.
And son Dave picking up a victory over at Merrittville last week, or I believe 2 weeks ago on the Speedway season opener. So great run for the Small family.
You might say, Fran, everybody knows the work that goes into these cars. It's no small feat to get the victory lane.
Definitely a family effort, much appreciated by all. The Gouldings will tell you the same thing. Crystal Davidson down there, Miss Humberstone Speedway down there with Father James in Victory Lane. One more time, a nice round of applause, please, for James.